Hello there, what's the story, what's the crack, how are you all keeping? This is the ThePandaPuncher. Yes, ThePandaPuncher, welcome back to Let's Play Dwarf Fortress, and hopefully, we can get that goddamn migration wave in and get some of these things actually done, which would be fantastic. We still haven't had any traders from the humans or the elves, and of course, we will be stealing everything the elves own. I'm okay with humans, primarily because I am one myself, but they're still not dwarves. So, I'm not sure what I'll do. I'll probably steal everything of theirs as well. And there's a thief, that's fine. He's been spotted, he'll run away. Which I'm okay with. We don't have any other animals to fire into the grazing, do we? No, we don't. Everything is there. Probably need to set up a butcher soon with auto butcher and all that kind of crap. But you know what, actually? Let's build workshops, butcher. You know what, we're just going to stick you here. Yeah, that's fine. Those blocks are fine. Ugh. Right. Yeah, that's fine. The miasma shouldn't be too much of a problem here, if any does get created. But if it's an issue, what we can do, and I'll bring the mouse on the screen here, we can replace one of these back walls with a fortification, wall the shop in with a little door here, and therefore all the miasma will be contained in the shop and filter out there. So, you know, everything's planned for. That's right, we have the we have this place sorted, and it looks like all the shops are built for the most part, so we should be able to get something started there in terms of metal industry, which we'll check out shortly. I have the plans for another workshop room here, but I'm not ready to open that up yet. Down here everything is fine, nothing's been smoothed yet, but then we have very little idlers due to the fact that we have very little dwarves. And of course we find that fantastic looking cavern last video, which actually just looks like a top of a mountain essentially, with fantastic water sources which we'll be able to tap into at some point. But for all that we need to hotkeys. Where is the hotkeys again? Capital H. So F5, zoom here, name it as cavern, V-E-R-N, cavern 1. Done. And now these guys are actually down here to mine it, which is fantastic. Now get that mouse off the screen, that pissed me off if I could see that. Do we have anything exposed here? We have a couple of wild turkeys, and we still have that diplomat. And of course it also means we still have all the tavern stuff to do, the religious stuff and all that kind of thing. But we'll get to it, We've got to look after ourselves first before we can bring visitors in. And I think the next migration wave will help with that big time. So I just want to track these guys. I'm going to zoom in a wee bit. Yeah, that'll do it. So they're now digging down. And an elven caravan from Omo-Ine has arrived. That is fine with me. Let's request the trader and resume. Let them come here and give us all their goods. So we did plan on breaking out here somewhere. And to be honest, here seems like a good place as any. So we shall bring that to there, that to there. And once that's dug out, we'll build a... Ooh, stray dog has been found dead, probably fighting some animal of some description. And yeah, so I want to wait till this is dug, get the bridge being built, and then once all the bridges are built, we can maybe hook them up to lever in our main living area, or main, what would you call it, meeting area, slash dining room, slash the place with all the tables and chairs. And hopefully those tables and chairs are still getting built, which would be good. Nothing in terms of wildlife to worry about down here just yet, which is a good thing. But may consider putting in some traps at some point, just in case we miss something before we have a chance to Let's build the bridge. Let's have it raising to the left, and Orthoclase is more than good enough for this wall. Or bridge, I should say. Now let's go and see, can we trade? Trade. Mark all. C's marked. Okay. He's unwilling to trade, but there's nothing you can do because you're an elf. Oh no, the merchants are leaving. Such a shame. Of course, we did get a pile of wooden weapons, stupid toys, all those other bits and pieces, but there will have been some useful items in there. So, you know, why not? Why not? But most importantly, where the hell is my goddamn migration wave? Anyone, please? Help a buddy out here. Now, do these still have their orders? They do indeed. That is fantastic. Let's go down to this one and see. Oh, it's still not active. We do have the smelter, but we can't use the smelter until we have the furnace to make ash and all that kind of crap. So we'll just have to wait. Once again. Just like we're waiting on this wall, just like we're waiting on this first bridge, just like we're waiting on goddamn everything. Now, if we actually go down to F5, change F5 to here. So hotkeys, F5, zoom here. May as well have it zoomed to the location where we actually breach the cavern. And so build V, need chain, so let's make a few of them. And we can't make chains, can we? We are really struggling due to the fact of our dwarf numbers. We're expanding pretty quickly, and as a result, it's proven to be an issue. So what the heck? They're killing the wild turkey. Never mind. I was trying to figure out what was going on there. Pardon me. I find now that when I'm recording, I get really, really, really dry. Unless I'm like on a drip of water constantly, then I just lose the ability to speak, which I think to some people would be a fantastic thing to happen because they're sick listening to me. But you know what? It's kind of part and parcel of the whole doing this thing. I mean, I'm here to talk whilst I'm playing a video game and need a voice to do that. I find that to be quite handy in the whole endeavour. So yeah, still no idlers, everybody's busy. Because why not? Some water there, but that's pretty deep. And right, time to start doing something else then. If nothing else is getting planned, then at least, or nothing else is getting done, at least we can plan to do other things. So what's the first thing we want? Oh, actually, build door, planning mode, and put the doors in these rooms, declare them as actual rooms. Because, you know, unless it's declared as a room, dwarves may sleep on the bed, but they won't claim it as a room that they own, and of course that has negative connotations in the mood of your dwarves, and even though nobody's pissed off at the minute, that could all change pretty quickly. So it could. So just stay ahead of the curve. Right, and done. Right, so that's all the rooms declared in this. Some migrants have arrived. Praise Armok. So, right. I'm going to take a guess at the number. And I'm going to say 13. Okay? So, we had 16. So, to get 13, that means, what, 29. It's another 6 in so far. 7, 9, 8. Any more? Say there'd be quite a few. So we've got the 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, there's quite a few. Let's just say that. Oh, I had a feeling. I don't know why. I did legitimately have a feeling that there might be a massive migration wave in this playthrough, and I've got one. Although I didn't believe it enough to obviously make a guess, but here we are. I've got a lot of fucking dwarves. So I think that's it balanced out. So if you got, let's pause a second, right? So you have 28 that are not 100% happy. And we had 16 beforehand, and there's what, so 32 dwarves. that's nearly close to my highest ever. So I'm assuming we have a few new animals to put in here. Yep. Done and done. So, what shall we do? Well, it does mean that things will start to get done, such as smoothing. Smoothing's a good thing to happen. And as you can see, a little dwarf down here, standing on one of the graves, is actually starting to smooth the walls. Thank you, good sir. And look, even despite the fact that we just got 32 dwarves, still 0 idlers. That's how much we had to do. That's how many jobs we had queued up. So hopefully things start coming along. These walls out here get built. The workshops continue to go. Things get done, smoothed. And yeah, we should be in a good position moving forward. IKEA. Oh my god. Fuck off, Kias. So it's JMQ, a wooden cage. Let's make 30 of them. And then Q mechanism. Just a rock mechanism, please. All the way at the bottom. That's just great. Let's do 30 of them as well. I know I have a workshop workflow order to keep a certain number of mechanisms in our stockpiles, but I'm just going to take advantage of the fact that, you know, just get things done. So the bridge is finally being built, which is good to see. Wonder, are these walls suspended? Are any of them suspended? Doesn't look like it. It's just construction's inactive. Fine. So we go to this, go down a level. Finally, these workshops are fucking done. So if we go to P, wood. Thing of wood there. Pardon me. Blocks can, bars and blocks can take that. We need the stone, yes. That'll be the metal bearing stone. And then we'll just do some random, what would you call it? Stockpiles. That's the word I'm looking for. And should cover just about everything. And what do we want now? Ammo, cloth. What's the next one? Gems. We haven't done finished goods. Finished goods can take up the rest of this. Yeah. Now what we need to do though is go to the stone one and change its settings to accept only metal bearing ores. The bars here need to change the settings and not to accept any blocks. Bars of metal, please. And yeah, what we do want to do is Q. No, we want to go to P and remove designation, and I don't want anything stored on the actual steps. So that should keep people busy for a while. Let's make ash, please. Repeat till we have bars of any ash for 15 to 20 bars. And this is a smelter. Don't have anything to actually smelt. Wood furnace, you're primarily going to be charcoal. Repeat. Yes, we want charcoal of any bars, and we want 150 to 300. Because that stuff is going to be important to have. Let's add charcoal, repeat. So it'll follow the same workshop order, which is fantastic. I don't think we're in a position to maybe make soap or anything just yet. That's kitchen, fishery, ashery. Where is the soap maker? He should be about here somewhere. No, he's not. JMQ bucket. Wooden bucket is what I'm looking for. Wooden bucket. Let's get 20 made. What else do we want? Whoops, I hit the microphone. Apologies for that if it caused any noise. Let's go to workshops and the soap maker's workshop. Can we actually build it? We have buckets. Gabbro. Okay, never mind. We'll make the buckets anyway. They might come in handy for the hospital and stuff like that. But yeah, stuff is getting done. Oh, it feels so good. Things are getting smoothed. Slowly, but they're getting smooth. That's the main thing. So do we still have any uninvited guests? We have some keys, which fine. Fine. I can live with that. I can live with it. So now that we actually have dwarves, we just have to wait for things to happen. With walls to build, walls to smooth, stuff to craft. And I suppose we could think about what we want to plan. And I'm going to build it here. So, you know what would be a nice... I'm just going to come up with something interesting for a tavern. And we'll see how it works out. So, I want to make this 2 wide. All the way around the staircase. And this, yeah, 2 wide. Leading into 3 wide corridors. I think so. No, we don't have the most amount of room to mess about with here, but I just want to try something different. Is that such a crime, is it? Judging me there, you bastards. Okay, so I'm going to stick with the 2 wide corridor here as well. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Whoops. So, if we have that, how far do we have to play with over here? Not a lot, but more than enough. Okay, this could be the bedroom wing. Storage. Entertainment. And food. Okay. So, food-wise, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be fine there. So that's a 11 by 11 room. Let's jazz it up a tiny bit. It's not going to be over the top, but I just fancied going for a different layout than the taverns I have made in the past. And this here should be a little kitchen. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and it'll be plain. Over here will be the main entertainment area, so it'll open up quite gradually, and then there'll be that. That looks symmetrical to me. Yes. Then another 1 wide, and then 2, and that'll do that. Whoops. A wee bit too high that time. Yep. You know what? This is actually going to be a big one. Because I have plans. So it's 1, 2, and then that goes all the way down. So 2 to there. Then just a 1. That worked out pretty well. Then it's a 3, I think. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That looks about right. Yep. Done and done, people. Right, so we need to get a few columns in here. Not sure if this is too many. Nah, it'll do it. It'll do it. Apologies for not talking during these kind of moments, but sometimes you just have to concentrate on what you're doing instead of what you're saying. Do that there, there, and there should be one here and here. So this is going to be the main sort of dancing room thing, with maybe a few tables and chairs jotted around for people just having drinks. Might make a bar up at the top corner here. Not sure, but that's the primary function of that room. Down here, just a plain old dining room with a kitchen. Over here is going to be the guest quarters, and it'll be a 3-wide, and essentially the whole way across. And I can't remember what I was going to do with this one, but we'll come up with something. So, what kind of rooms do you want to give these people that are visiting? That could be just a second bedroom wing. I'm not sure yet. So, give them that. Let me see now. Gonna go for something a wee bit different. Just 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So something like that, maybe. Again, as I said before I started doing these plans, I'm really going to go for 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. I'm really going to go for something just slightly different. It's nothing crazy, like this isn't the most ridiculous design you'll ever see, but it is definitely different from what I normally do. And we'll do the reverse of it. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 8. It's not going to be exactly right, but it actually did. Should have done a macro for this, but you know what? That takes away the joys you get by doing it this way. Okay, not all the rooms are going to be the same. I'm sort of getting tired of this design already. Didn't take long, did it? Something just needs to break it up. And I think that works. Again, it's not a major change to it, but it does change the overall feel of the thing. So we'll just mirror this again. So we shall, and 2, 3, 4. Whoops, I did not press enter when I should have. Let's get. Trying to think, do I really want to go with 2, 3, 4? I should do it there. Now, that kind of works. So could we get any more in? And obviously we can get at least one more, but if we can get 2 more, I think that would work the best. And apologies if sometimes my voice has gone a wee bit low, but that's I keep forgetting that I'm recording and I move away from the mic. We're at 23 minutes. So on that note, actually, we're going to pick up this design in the next episode. Thanks very much for watching. This one's over, so please, please, please go away. Until next time, good luck and goodbye.